This has never happened in 12 years of my career before.
I'm so scared to hug you, I'm scared to break you. And then the time has come.
Except this one might actually be the camera of my dreams. I'm so excited, I'm so excited, I'm so excited. Hi, hello. Hi, good morning. It is 8:28 a.m. precisely speaking on 16th of October. It's a fairly exciting day. Actually, wait, it's a really exciting day because I've in my head been counting down to today for the past few weeks, if I'm being completely honest with you. We have Devesh on the wheel, we have Clea at the hi Clea, how was that guy riding? How was that guy riding? Wasn't Devesh's fault, it was the rickshaw wala's fault. Clea, where did you go? I can't see you. We are on our way for what I think might be the last part of this festive shoot. We're currently in the middle of filming Navratri content and pre-filming some content for November. So like there's a lot of festive Indian outfit business going on, as you can tell. Why am I so excited for today? I'm so excited for today because ever since I saw this one particular camera while I was in the US, I have had my eyes on it, and I didn't buy it there because I wanted to buy, I'm one of those people that just prefers to buy their gadgets back here in Bombay. I feel like it's a little bit more advantageous to spend within your own country. So advantages, is that a word? Advantages, advantageful, question mark, I don't know. But anyway, I always prefer to make these kind of expenses and purchases within the country. So today, after we finish filming, plan is to go. The only other person who's probably excited for the purchase as I am. I'm very excited because it's this new camera that, like I said, I've had my eyes on, and I feel like it's the camera of my dreams. But let's be real, every time I buy a camera, I feel like it's the camera of my dreams. Except this one might actually be the camera of my dreams. It would be my first ever full frame vlog camera. I don't want to get ahead of myself and in my head think like I have already purchased it, because clearly I have not. We will go down to the usual shops and figure what it actually feels like and looks like in person. Because when I saw it in person in the US, I really liked the camera, but they did not have the lenses for me to properly try it on. So today will be the real proper test, and then we'll figure. I can't believe what is happening. This is the shittiest shoot and shittiest Monday ever. Basically, we didn't shoot at all. Aditi did my hair, and it turns out that they have a new breakfast menu and guests for the same coming in down. So the places we were supposed to get to shoot that we mapped out and marked out in advance is all a complete fail because we can't shoot there, and so no other frames are working either, and it looks like I got ready for nothing this morning. We're probably just gonna leave. I don't know what to say. This has never happened in 12 years of my career before. So frustrating. A miracle has happened. The staff is so sweet. They noticed that we were a little unhappy about the setup and that we were going to leave. So they said, wait, let us help you figure this out. And they have moved away all the tables from here, which is just so sweet. We checked the frames on the phone and the camera, and I think we could work this out. So while we originally came here with a plan to shoot 5 to 6 looks, I think even if we just get 3 frames good to go over here, we're fine. We'll shoot the pending ones at another time at another location. At least 3 if we manage to get here. It's a job done. What a complicated Monday morning. I'm so excited, I'm so excited, I'm so excited, I'm so excited. This is basically the highlight of the week for me. I have been wanting this camera since early July, and if I find everything I want today, then fingers crossed, it is time for the biggest upgrade of the year. Hi, good morning. Why am I looking so yellow? I think it's because of the sunrise? Question mark? No, why is this looking pink? Yeah, now we're good. I did not get to update you yesterday, so I thought I would quickly come on here and give you some updates. The reason I couldn't even literally speak to the camera yesterday was because walking around in town in Balad Estate and Fort was so hectic. It was hot, and we went and sat inside the car, and then I got a call to come back to see a lens, and then we went back for that. I think you saw a little bit of a snippet there. Long story short, I have identified the final camera, obviously, and the final lenses that I want to buy. I actually want to buy two, but I'm telling myself not to do additional kharchas right now and to just buy one for now, and then I'll buy one maybe in a couple of months once I get used to this camera or whatever. One of the things that I am really struggling with since the past 2 days, since Saturday night, Sunday, and today is Tuesday, is that I don't know how much information is too much information on the internet, but basically I've gotten my first ever UTI of my adult life. It absolutely sucks. Thank you. Absolutely sucks. I hate it. I have this constant urge to I have a predominantly women audience, female audience, so I feel comfortable sharing this with you guys. I have this constant urge to run to the loo, and then I don't want to pee. Like, it's not pee, it's just this really weird sensation I can't explain too graphically also, and I've been having nariyal pani non-stop because of that, apart from which I'm also having this syrup that my mom told me I should have. My mom and bhabhi both. My bhabhi is basically like half a doctor. She was a flight attendant for Jet Airways back in the day, in 2007-8 I want to say, and she only quit in 2010 or 11, so she flew for quite like some time, a few years, and she always knows what medicines to prescribe for what. And I think that some people just have that kind of personality where they know exactly what tablet is for what. I'm trying to become that person, but she's that person naturally, organically, and so she was like, yeah, just take that syrup and it'll get better, and then if it doesn't get better, then obviously go to a doctor, because it could just be a mild case. And true to fact, it's gotten better, but I also I'm like, is this supposed to be mild? Because it's really fucking uncomfortable. I'm just gonna say it as it is. And with UTIs, they say you should have as much cranberry of whatever is possible, like whether it's juice or eating cranberries and stuff like that. But fun fact, I don't like any berries. I'm a weirdo. I barely like blueberries. I typically don't like any kind of berries. I don't even eat strawberries. Yep. My mom is always making fun of the fact that I'm the only person in the family that does not like berries and that does not like strawberries. But I just don't. I do not. I was invited by a brand to go watch Wimbledon in June 2016, or was it July 2016? I think it was July. And I remember I flew from Bombay to Madrid for IFA, and from IFA I flew straight to London to be able to go to my first ever and so far only Wimbledon experience. And obviously, true to London and Wimbledon experience, everybody tried the strawberries dipped in cream, and I did it for the ceremonial kind of value of it, to tick it off that I tried it, but I just am not a strawberries person. What is happening today? Today is a big day. If you watch my vlogs regularly, you know about a month and a half ago, I told you I was planning an event for another brand, and today is the day of the event. Not only am I just guest listing for this event, because that's something that a lot of brands reach out to content creators for, I've planned this entire event from end to end. Every part of it that goes right or wrong is to my credit. So I'm a little bit nervous, although I feel like all the vendors I've got on board and all the people that I have working on this with me are all really bloody talented and have done a great job. Today is really the day of fruition, so to speak, and I can't wait to see all of it just come together, come into life. It is currently 9:13 a.m. I have a quick snippet thing to shoot in some time, and I have an 11 a.m. hair wash and blow dry appointment. I could have just washed my hair on my own at home, but to be honest, just the period, the hectic week, this UTI, yesterday's shoot, the heat, everything's just gotten to me a lot, and I said, you know what, this week I'm gonna just pamper myself, go to the salon and book myself in a nice wash and blow dry. So I'm gonna go do that at 11. Before I leave, I have the little thing to shoot. After I come back, I need to finish my makeup, and I have a lot of these boxes sitting around here. Oh sorry, did I tell you, did I not mention the brand? The brand is Plum Body Lovin', not Plum goodness on Instagram. So it's really confusing to some people. I'll break it down really quickly. None of this is sponsored. I'm only saying this because I love the brand and I organically use the brand so much. It's always a pleasure to work with them. Plum Goodness is the face oriented brand. It's makeup and skincare, and Plum Body Lovin' is like everything body, your lotions and hand creams and shower gels and body mists and perfumes and things like that. So they're basically like two subcategories, let's say, under the main Plum brand. So I have a lot of these cartons here. I have a lot of the cartons there in that corner. I don't know if you can see, and I'm expecting some more to come. Literally, this was a little tick in my own bucket list of things I wanted to do, to plan an event from end to end for another brand, because for Verified we do everything on a much smaller scale. For this brand I could really go all out. Like, the hampers are beautiful, everything we're putting in them are beautiful. I will show you and take you through things later today once we get to the venue. This is happening at Silly Car, which is a place where I love the food, and it's very, very close to my house, so I was thrilled when they selected that venue. So yeah, I have a lot of things to move there that needs to happen between, let's say, 12 to 1 or 12:30 to 1. We need to figure that out, and a lot of the hampers then need to be assembled over there. Basically, there's a lot that's going on today. I've chatted on for over 7 minutes. I can see the timer going off, like literally pretty much telling me to shut up. I'm gonna have my nariyal pani, I'm gonna have my eggs kejriwal, film what I need to, and then head to the salon. I think I should see you from there. Hi. So it's the next day and there's a lot that has happened. There's a lot that has gone down. I couldn't vlog at the salon purely because there were so many people there and I wasn't very happy with the service, to be honest. So I was like, while blow drying my hair, the service provider over there, she kind of almost burnt my hair by taking it too close, and then she kept tugging at it. Little things, but I wasn't in the mood to vlog because of that and because of like just discomfort over there and this and that. मुझे vlog करने का बिल्कुल मन नहीं किया. But the event I hosted yesterday for Plum went very, very, very well. I had so many people show up. Almost everybody from the guest list. I would say like 90%, 95% even. I need to sit and do a proper tally. The brand was really happy. I was super happy. So many of my blogger friends came up from like the Instagram and YouTube world and supported me. If you go over to the My Events highlight of my Instagram page, I think you'll see like everyone's tagged me, posted, given me, like so many of them messaged me and said everything was so organized because they knew it was the first time. I wasn't just like guest listing for an event, but I was like doing end to end. Like I planned the sets, I planned the look, the theme. I worked on this event for like close to 2 months. It was just such a satisfying, fulfilling project, really, more than anything. As of right now, I'm kind of dressed. There's actually, I think because of the sunlight, my skin is looking way better than it's feeling / looking in real life. But there's like minimal makeup on me at the moment. Very genuinely, there's lip oil, there's no lipstick. It's Verified. The blush I'm wearing is Beauty Berry, also from Verified. I'm wearing L'Oreal's Air Volume Mascara. I use ginger tea a lot on my lids for natural days, like natural makeup look days, because I do think you need some kind of thing on your eyeshadow if you're wearing this, you know, tintish kind of a product on your face. I'm forgetting words. I'm wearing the Natasha Denona concealer and I am wearing this Dermaco foundation that I have told you about in another video. You've probably already seen it, so I don't want to go on about it, but I'm really loving it. My brows are Goof Proof brow powder and I have about 2 minutes left before I really need to leave for a lunch. I am meeting Aditi for lunch and her friend who has come with her to Bombay. Aditi the quirky miss, because I can understand, you know, I didn't even know her name was Aditi for the longest time. So the first time I spoke to her, obviously I knew her name was Aditi, but up until that time, every time I would just refer to her as quirky. Even now, if like something happens, I'm like, oh, quirky crossed 1 million on YouTube, for example. So I have to tell myself to say Aditi. Meeting her for lunch since she's in Bombay. We flew her down for the Plum event and she stayed back for another couple of days. So I'm meeting her for lunch and I should get going actually. Yeah, I was on some Verified calls. There's a big workshop happening this weekend. I'll tell you about that later. Hopefully we'll get the new camera today, fingers crossed. I'm so excited for it, guys. Aditi is gonna try a lobster for the first time. We're having a classic thermidor over here.
Never
Taste
tried
test.
it ever in my life, but let's.
It's like prawn only.
I like prawns. This is good.
She likes it.
I
Thank
love
God.
it, not like love. My God.
नहीं तो आदम के recommendations fail हो जाते हैं.
Yeah.
Oh, your recommendations. This is my first Mumbai trip, जिसमें I'm having so much fun food-wise. Like every recommendation, everything is fab.
Listen, if I don't come through with the food, then just like shoot me because that is the one thing. Makeup and food.
I was telling her that now I know the person जिसको contact करना है. इधर आते ही plan होने से पहले
आने से पहले
and सारी list
I'll
ready.
plan the trip. True. Because I'm like, if I get makeup wrong and food wrong, that's it. That's it. I don't deserve to exist anymore. I major identity crisis. If I screw up on food and makeup, I will not feel like myself. I had the nicest lunch with Koki and Spriya, her friend, Aditi. I should not say Koki, I should say Aditi. We had like the most wholesome conversations about life and literally nothing related to content, I think. But like it was like the nicest time. I don't feel like it's the first time I'm hung out with her. She's just so nice and warm, and I genuinely had such a nice time with her. I am now, if you recognize, getting into my parents' house. I was around the corner from here. I wanted to come say hi since I had about half an hour.
A few moments later.
This was quite a fun rush kind of an afternoon. I have two big bags here. I think the ISO is blowing it up. Okay, better. Worth of a mini suitcase kind of stuff. Oh, trying to get into better light. I'm a little bit messy and I wish I had enough time to take a quick shower, but I think I'll do that at Ria's house. She is getting off at car station, so I'm picking her up because that's really close to my house. And then the time has come. My camera is arriving. I'm really happy about it. Jerry is even more thrilled because now I'll stop obsessing over tech videos on YouTube for a bit. And I'm going to say bye-bye to this camera, which I'm kind of sad about. I have to start driving. See you in a sec. बहुत ज़्यादा सामान है जो मुझे यहाँ पे रखना है, including my outfits, because I'm going to go from Ria's house straight to an event. I also want to get my nariyal pani. I've been having fresh nariyal pani, but before I found the fresh nariyal pani the other night, I just called for this from the medical. I keep this in my hand, got my phone. Okay, let's start driving. Saying bye-bye to this baby and its accessories. Sitting in Ria's new house and about to open my new camera. I'm so excited this morning. May this camera help me fulfill all my content and work-based hopes and dreams, inshallah. I'm putting in the keys. This is a process. I'm not gonna take this as a sign. My dream camera. I waited 4 months for this day. With the lens. My first piece of footage, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, from my new camera. Say hi, G. Hi. We're in Ria's new house. And I just started this camera. And I'm all ready to go for an event. And we're running slightly late, so we should leave. Yup, that's me. Hello and good morning. Oh my god, vlogging in the daytime, vlogging at home for the first time from my new camera. Yes, I'm very excited about this. It's going to take me a while to get used to this because I've just shifted from Canon to Sony. I have been on a Sony camera once before. I used to be on the RX 100 Mark IV back in 2017, and at that point of time that was a point and shoot camera, and I decided not to go back to Sony at that point of time because I used to find the service center really painful, but I've heard about better reviews ever since, and so I decided to make the big shift to my first big girl vlogging camera of sorts, because this is a full frame. I could get technical on you guys, but I really shouldn't, because then you guys will be like, we don't really care. I am home. I have Jerry over here with me. Hi, G. fully backlit because of the lighting and the shadow, and you're basically a silhouette. But last night's event was so nice and we had so much fun. Manasi and Mridul came home right after, and we kind of had a little bit of an after party snacks food situation going on here. And then I slept, and I slept like a baby. I was so tired. I'm going to sit down to have nashta now, and then I have about half an hour-ish to get ready. I don't really want to get ready and get glam because I feel like I just want to keep it like super simple. Maybe I'll do a quick cheat get ready with me in some time. What I mean by cheat get ready with me is like this is what I do when I want to look like I'm ready, but I don't like full glam. I basically just do like 3-4 steps and I'm done. I have a meeting, a very interesting meeting that I'm going to tell you about, and we'll go kind of from there. For now, I am going to have nashta and then we will chat again. No idea why the camera has zoomed in so much. I think Divyesh changed some settings while I gave it to him to figure things out. I've got my nariyal pani in hand and I am headed on my way to the Google office in BKC. Here's hoping I make it on time because I'm about 5 to 7 minutes behind where I'd like to be. Look who's here. Hi. What are we filming today? She doesn't know.
No idea.
Curry is also here. Ma'am has arrived. We're completely against the light, but she's on a work. But they have no idea what we're filming today, but they'll know in the next 10 minutes.
It'll be fun.
She tried to ask my team, Clea and Ash.
I just said, I hope there's no GK quiz.
No comments. You'll find out in 10 minutes. 10 more minutes. What?
Navesha's like, I know who's going to be the loser for today.
Riya is gonna watch this back and give me galis. Hi, let's talk. I feel like I finally have a moment to sit down and catch you guys up on everything that happened today. First of all, I'm going to run B-roll over here of the makeup that I was wearing when I went for the meeting. I realized I could not do a get ready with me because I actually didn't have a time to get ready. I literally just put lip oil, I did my eyebrows, and I put blush, and I ran out of the house. It was one of those rare days where I actually forgot to put sunscreen. Like, it suddenly turned into that kind of morning, and this happens in my life fairly often. Not the sunscreen missing part, but the just suddenly turning into a crazy day kind of part. Also, full disclosure, I am so totally still getting used to this camera. It's only like pretty much day one, 24 hours in, and I also feel like the frame is wide, but I don't know if it's as wide as I'm used to. So please tell me your thoughts down below in the comments. If you want me to go invest in a wider lens, let me know down below. I just spent 30 grand on this lens, and I'm like, I thought it was gonna be wider, but I'm not a Sony girl, and between moving from a crop sensor to this full frame, it's just going to take me a little bit of time to get into the groove of things. So please allow me that little grace period. I'm happy to go make that investment if it makes a big deal. The thing that made me not want to go there into the really wide ones, because those lenses were like super big, and then what happens when I have a super big lens is that then I don't want to carry the camera around in situations because it just gets too bulky and heavy and all of that stuff. What happened today? I showed you guys some snippets of today. Riya, Kari and I were filming Are We Smarter Than a 5th Grader? And you will see that video really soon in case you haven't seen that already. Riya left for home, but I have Miss Karishma Bhatia over here. Hi Kari.
Hi.
Welcome back to my channel. We missed you. We missed you.
Aww.
I don't know where to sign a petition to make this girl move back to Bombay.
She's finding her way back. Very slowly, but she'll be here.
Too slowly. Slower than a turtle. Someone, I'm pointing at her, is leaving for Sri Lanka tomorrow. She's going for another friend's bachelorette trip and is gonna have a blast because Sri Lanka is amazing. If you haven't seen all my Sri Lanka vlogs, I will link in my Sri Lanka playlist, and I will send you that list of recommendations that I was telling you about. But like basically the plan of action for this evening really is that Jerry and I, you know that comedian Atul Khatri, he's like quite famous, like he's quite popular. We're going for one of his performances that is being hosted by Travel and Leisure at the Novotel that we went and did a staycation at. at that no motel. I will leave a link into the vlog from that staycation weekend the three of us girls had, Riya, Kari and I. You want to come? I can ask for another plus
Tonight?
like now.
I had a class.
Okay. Because Jerry and I are going and I could have just asked for another plus one. We've been invited. And yeah, it's going to be fun. So there's dinner over there and there's that show over there. And I'm kind of looking forward to it because I clearly don't get out of the house enough unless there's like a work thing or an event. So something I need to change about myself.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Sure, you'll do it well.
I'm working on it. Yeah, no other updates. I'm getting comments from you guys saying missing vlogs because basically in this period, for the first time I think all year-ish, or maybe only for the second time if I look at all year, I've missed uploads this week, but that's because my videos had a couple of sponsor plugs and the sponsor hasn't come back to me and given me an approval, and I'm like, now what do I post? I'm stuck. These are the things that sometimes do happen behind the scenes, so I can tell you the stuff in the vlog. But yeah, I'm vlogging pretty much every single day, as you can see, and filming other kind of content and videos and prepping and planning for Vlogmas as well. So yes, I'm doing Vlogmas. Here's my verbal on the internet, on record commitment to that. I still have my nariyal pani sitting around with me. I have been consuming nariyal pani like nobody's business because of my first ever adult UTI that I was telling them about and that we talked about. So yeah, lots of nariyal pani, lots of fluids and disgusting syrups that taste like, I'm sorry, but like vomit, just fucking vomit. I'm gonna have this and leave. Cut. Like, I love the camera, I love the depth, I love everything, but I want you guys to see more. Like, I want more in the frame. I feel like otherwise I won't feel like I'm vlogging. I'll feel like I'm just doing general headshot content. I want that wide frame which I've loved for the last year and a half. So today I'm gonna go to the camera guy. I just got off a call with him and he said that he might abhi aayega. My phone is so full, I have to keep deleting things to take footage. He said I think he might, hopefully, fingers crossed, exchange the lens with something else. It's a really good lens, the one I'm using. Like, literally, see, when I come close, it tracks me, it defocuses everything, all of that is great, but I just want you guys to be able to see more. I'm a wide lens girl, so I feel like something's wrong when I'm only showing you this much in a vlog. You know what I mean? I like that immersive experience. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense. If you get it, leave this emoji. All glammed up and I have Clea on the wheel today. I needed to get into a few WhatsApp messages, emails and just get work done. We are on our way to the Louboutin event. My hope is really truly to be like the first guest there, possibly, literally the goal. It's 3 o'clock and ETA says we should be there 20 minutes before the event starts. Hey, should we go and finish off the camera thing
I was
first?
just thinking of that actually.
Okay, so maybe we first go to the camera thing, finish that off because I need to see if we can get a wide lens for this, and then from there we can always hop on over to the event and then come back. That might make more sense. I am clearly feeling a little bit torn about this whole lens situation because it's a fab camera. It's literally supposed to be the smallest, best camera in the world for full frame. It's the most compact one in the world right now, and yet at the same time it's just taking, I'm gonna sound like I'm repeating myself, so I'm gonna try to avoid repeating myself on camera. But yeah, I just have all of these things in my head on the way I want to change filming for myself and change a few things, and I feel like I need for everything to align. The stars need to align. I need Seema Auntie's blessing in this moment for the stars to align between the lens and the camera body and me. We are at the ceiling. We're gonna get off the ceiling and then I guess we've switched our itinerary a little bit. I need to change Google Maps and figure out which route to take. I'm one of those people that always knows the ways around, but I still want Google Map to give me the validation. Like, I need that validation. Yeah, and the fastest. Like, sometimes the route that you are about to take might have more traffic. So gonna figure life out and come back to you from either another lens or the event or whatever. We'll find out in for you a couple of seconds. I have an update for you. We went to the camera guy. He saw the camera, very sweetly said, no, we'll adjust something, don't worry. but he didn't have any alternate lens solution for me. Oh, no. So now there's this other guy who deals in second-hand cameras and lenses. My camera is obviously brand new. My lens is also obviously brand new. He's the guy I sold my previous camera to. So he's trying to figure a second-hand wide enough lens for me. I just... like everyone's telling me okay, the one I'm using right now is typically considered a wide lens, but because I've been using a much wider lens, I just want you guys to be able to see more. Otherwise I will not feel like satisfied. It will feel like this is seeming smaller, if that makes sense. So I'm going to try and figure a solution to this. I am absolutely clearly 100% trying my best, and after the event, I'm headed to the Louis Vuitton event right now, which I'm really excited about because it's like their little festive event, festive drop kind of thing. After this, I will go back to Camera Gully and figure out if there is a solution. I'll call them before that just to double check and be sure we're on the same page. And if there is a solution, I will be very happy. I will be very, very happy. Back home. The camera update is that there is nothing else in the Indian market available for me that is much less wider or at a decent price. There is one or two options that are not that much wider. It's 19-20, so that's kind of a lost cause. I will obviously continue to work with this lens because I'm loving the camera clarity. I can't wait to see what you guys tell me about the camera clarity and stuff down below in the comments. So please leave your thoughts. But like, I love how I have a button with which I can like defocus things behind me a little bit, like things like that, which I mean, at the tech person in me is just absolutely loving. That's where I'm at, that's where my thoughts are at. Leaving that aside, I am super excited because somebody is coming home, and I think I can share the news with you because once she comes, I'll share the news with you, I guess. I just want to sit back and have some water. I've been resisting having water on the move because I don't want to go and pee anywhere. This UTI is driving me nuts. I don't know if any of you have ever had an UTI before. As an adult, this is my first UTI. As a child, I've had them and I clearly don't have much of a memory of what used to happen. But it is so painful if you try to control your pee. So TMI, but it happens and it's normal. So I want to normalize being able to talk about anything and everything with you. Since I'm home and I'm changed into my pajama, I'm finally going to have like a lot of water and nariyal pani as well, because my nariyal pani flow is happening non-stop at home. Catch up with emails, WhatsApps, just things I need to respond to, and I will back and vlog in a few minutes depending on whether I can share a piece of news with you now or not.
I'm so scared to hug you. I'm scared to break you. I'm really scared, so I'm gonna hug you like this. Mama.
Yuck.
Mama.
Ew.
Wait, can I tell my vlog you're pregnant?
See, I'm a fight.
I don't want to cry again.
It's awkward, yaar.
Why is it awkward? You're pregnant. Are you generally awkward because you're pregnant, or you're just awkward with me because you're pregnant?
No, why will I be awkward with you?
Then?
The last person I'll be awkward with. Yeah, but I'm just like a little conscious about me popping. But I don't look it now, do I look it?
I mean, you're wearing something very loose.
So that's the point. Now
Turn aside. Wait, where's your actual? Of course you're showing. Yeah. And the psycho is going to have a baby.
I'm also not ready for
Both
this.
of you psychos. Be happy. Can you do that again so people know how you really are, your true personality?
Okay.
Now Jerry knows who it is, because this is how she signals people. You know, birds signal people that someone has arrived. This is how people know that Trisha is here.
Okay, listen, I never thought I'd have. Hi! Congratulations. It's very awkward, yaar. Let's not discuss it so much.
What do you mean? Why are you like this? She hates attention, and now that she's getting so much attention.
I find it very weird.
I am coming on to say bye to you. I'm gonna go take my makeup off, and I thought I would film a nighttime skincare routine, but I actually have a call to get on. My last work call of the day is 10 PM. But work goes on, it's all good. I love what I do and absolutely grateful for every second of it, for sure. Some days are more tiring than others, but then I remind myself to be even more grateful on those days, really, honestly. So I'm gonna go do my call while I take my makeup off. I'm not gonna vlog tomorrow and day after, which is 21st and 22nd of October in real time, because I am attending the Masters of Makeup workshop. Patty Dubroff is coming to India, who is the makeup artist behind all of the iconic Barbie looks on Margot Robbie. And I'm super excited to attend this. I am taking my sister-in-law along with me, so it's like gonna be a fun makeup oriented weekend. I cannot wait. I will vlog again and pick up the camera once again on Monday. I will see you then. Bye. Hit that bell button and hit like and make sure you are subscribed because there's a lot of content coming up. I'll see you in the next one. Mwah. Bye guys.